Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you that looks like a little bit of an update on somebody that is at a distance from you. We do have the running card, so this is likely somebody who runs away from a problem instead of trying to solve it, and probably somebody who ghosted you. I do think this is a person that is quite regularly pretty comfortable with ghosting people or, like I said, just walking away. But there's something here that they're going to get consequences for, or that karma is adding up and there's no running from it anymore. So I do think you're going to get some sort of information that tells you that something didn't go very well for them because of all of their kind of like self-preservation type tactics to avoid problems, right? Let's call on spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. If you'd like a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. That's in the description box for you, as well as the link to join my memberships if you're looking for additional content. Going to record some additional videos for the stars and towers right after this, actually. Hello, how's it going, Bitchy Tata? Hello, Kingly Eagle. Hello, is it Chiti? Hello, famous Seamus. What's going on? All right, let's get some tarot on the matter. This is the Egyptian tarot. What else do we have? Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This feels to me like somebody who's getting kicked out, somebody who's going through a breakup, somebody who feels like they don't have a place to turn or that they have damaged a friendship or a relationship beyond repair. There's heartbreak that is coming back onto this person because they have given heartbreak to so many others. There's an element of like fly by the seat of your pants or just do whatever you want. It's not a big deal that causes these consequences for someone. The analogy that's coming to my mind is somebody who says it's, not a big deal. We can go boating. We don't need the life vest, and then they end up really regretting that element. There's throwing caution to the wind and realizing that that was actually something that they needed to be able to rely on. Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I think that there's been some kind of campaign here or effort to tell friends or family members, like, everything's going great, everything's awesome, check out what I'm doing. And now it could have been based on reality. This could be someone who felt like, I got what I wanted and I'm going to tell everyone all about it. But this is more likely to be a pride goeth before the fall than anything else. So they're either bragging about something that isn't really true and everyone's going to find out about that, or they're, telling everyone this is what's going on, isn't it great, and bragging only to lose whatever that thing is that they were bragging about. Eight of Swords, King of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. This could impact the social connections or the financial security of the King of Wands in the reverse. This is the person who's been ghosting, is the King of Wands. Also came out as the Hermit in the reverse. So this is someone who doesn't really listen to their intuition. Just like I said, fly by the seat of my pants, right? I don't really need to think about things too long. I'm just going to go ahead and do them. Well, they got themselves caught up. They're this crocodile that is stuck in the cage here. With the Five of Pentacles, they're getting excommunicated, cut out, excluded, uninvited. Things are not going their way. Hey, Steven. Hey, Laura. How's it going? I went on a little bit of a rampage making thumbnails yesterday. I think I made like 90 of them. So I'm set for a little while. All right, we've got the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in the reverse. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Might as well have been the title of the video. I'm so focused on what I want, and maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm willing to throw people under the bus. Maybe I don't really consider other people's feelings. But all of that comes back on to me, right? So the energy that they've been putting out there, there's a balance here with the Six of Pentacles. Hi, yes, was this what you ordered? Oh, it wasn't? That's weird because it's what you've been getting with everybody else around you. So now we feel like it's time for you to taste it. The universe is not playing with this person. So the King of Wands in the reverse has something taken, or they lose something, or they fumble an opportunity. And it's the universe saying, see, I told you, you ain't that cool. Trying to humble them a little bit. Lovers in the reverse. Wow, King of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the King of Wands in the reverse. Not their energy, all right. So for many of you, this is a cheater who gets cheated on. For many of you, this is someone who doesn't like to choose between people, who then falls for a person that won't choose them. They are getting a taste of their own medicine. And the universe says it's about time, because apparently they've avoided this for a little while. Hello, Bitchy Tata. Oh, wait, I already did say hi to you. Hello, Global. How's it going? Oh, I've always wanted to go to Portugal. How is it? Hello, Renee. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And Judgment in the reverse. This feels like I thought I got away with stuff, or I felt like everything was just fine. I never really expected consequences. I never had to deal with consequences before. Everything was just fine. I got what I wanted and it was great. And then all of a sudden, credit card decline. And then all of a sudden, you're getting kicked out. We're not friends anymore. I don't want to see you. I feel like there's like 3 things, bing, bang, boom, right in a row. That's like, oh, door slammed in face. Not what I thought I was going to get. Why is my luck changing? I thought everything was going great, and then here I am getting rejected and like kicked out. What is going on? It's like the karma machine was, backed up a little bit. It had some requests that this person was due some karma. And then someone plugged the machine back in, and now it's up and running again. And, when you get like 10 voicemails in a row, this is like, all right, here's all your karma. Oh, that's actually quite bad. They didn't expect to actually get any consequences for their actions, but when they do get consequences, that it's like they all show up at the same time. The Three of Wands kind of confirms for me. I feel like there's 3 things, and I think there's also a saying, right, that they come in threes. That's like, you might want to start treating people better. You might want to stop with the games and the manipulative approaches, the, I don't know, gaslighting. World in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Cups. Heavy on the, if this is somebody that cheats on people, they get cheated on. Or if they get obsessed with someone and they have ghosted a lot of people, they get ghosted. And they're left wondering, what happened? Why don't I understand? Like, I thought everything was going great, and then all of a sudden you're gone, right? Devil in the reverse. Temperance. Six of Cups in the reverse. Giving you what you had given others because you weren't learning your lesson, because you were not holding yourself accountable or learning the lessons you needed to learn in those love connections. So since you didn't learn it the other way, I guess we're going to have to make it more obvious for you that this is what happens when you treat people that way. You get what you give. And this person's like, what? That seems totally unfair. Can we renegotiate that? This is the Energy Oracle. The Thinking Man and the 7th Chakra Archangel Uriel. I think that's self-preservation. Yep, root chakra. All I've been thinking about, all I've been focused on is making sure that I don't get in trouble or making sure that I don't have any consequences for my actions or leaving at the right time because I don't want to be left, asked if I can help clean up after the party or can I pay the bill? They're always going to leave before things get serious. I'm literally talking about like sneaking out of a restaurant, and here we have adjacent possibilities, but they're all doors and windows. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about going through the front door. Here's a window in a bathroom. Works just fine. They always look for a different, like a loophole, right? And the universe is like, oh, I'm sorry, we're plumb out of loopholes. It looks like you're going to have to actually deal with the consequences of your own actions. Oh, weird. So weird. Oh, you're new here. Okay, that explains the confusion. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? But this is the Devil is clarified by Judgment in the reverse, clarified by Devil in the reverse. The universe is like, you haven't learned your lesson. We've been trying to get through to you. It's like you're ignoring all of your voicemails or all of the intuition we're trying to send you. So we're going to make it very clear. Here is what you did, and here are the consequences. Is it okay? You're getting it now, right? Okay. Because see, what we're trying to get is this Devil in the reverse. We're trying to get you to stop being a jerk. And this person's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've just been like doing what I want to do. And I feel like this King of Wands in the reverse is getting a pretty clear message, hopefully clear, that if they want the life that they've been working towards, they have to change their patterns of behavior. They have to treat people better. We have Journey. This is like Ghosts of Christmas Past. Like, hey, let's show you your future. If you continue to treat people like they don't matter, this is what happens to you. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, here's what happens if you, right now, change your behavior and stop acting like a twat. I know, it's way better, right? Look at it, it's like fame and fortune and happiness and all these good things. But right now, what you're choosing is to be not so great, which is why there's negative things happening in your life. So, what are you going to choose? You have to decide right there on the dotted line. This is decision time for this person. The King of Wands has to decide, do you want to actually go places? Do you actually want to go on this spiritual journey? Or are you too rooted in what you've been used to doing? Are you going to continue with how you treat people? Or are you going to level up? Because apparently this is someone who has quite the potential. They could do a lot of good in this world if they could just get their head out of their own ass. I never say that, but that's how it's coming through. If they can get over this hurdle, if they can become that next version of themselves, they contribute a lot. They achieve a lot. And there's someone here who's a little concerned that they're not going to choose to do that. With the mature woman, it feels to me like there's advice or counsel coming from this person, like, hey, can you like figure it out? So it could be a sibling, it could be a parent, it could be a spouse, but this is the King of Wands in the reverse getting that message of like, it's time. You gotta like work on this. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. What else do we have? Two of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Cups. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that, but there's a little bit of a thunder rumbling in the distance. You sit there and you think about what you've done. I don't know what it is, but there is a catalyst or a trigger, something that someone says, or maybe the King of Wands in the reverse sees like a family album or gets, reminded of some special vacation you took. But this is reminiscing about how things used to be. Thinking about also how good memories end up getting spoiled because of their behavior. So this is, like I said, very Ghost of Christmas Past. You sit there and you think about what you've done. Now, would it have been able to